Yeah, but
So
Lorelai, it doesn't stop her from going to the school to talk to Headmaster.
I like this scene so much because Lorelai goes in guns blazing. She thinks she's going to be the boss. She's going to tell him what for, and she goes in there, and so quickly the tables turn on her. What did I write down? Um, Oh, in this scene, he's like, we have a file on you. It's very thin. You need more involvement, blah, blah, blah. Don't they remember Max?
Well, he was mentioning you to Lorelai. Hey, you didn't do anything, and she's like, I came to the bake sale. We remember the bake sale as the first time Max asked her out.
Yes, but Max got in trouble for smooching her in his classroom during parent teacher day.
Yes, what he is saying is, yes, you interacted, but with just a teacher, not any of the parents, not not any of the parents appropriately, and you didn't join them. You just got asked out by a teacher and then you left.
Right.
So he's just reminding her that she's not actually joining. She's done
Right.
the
So she gets the same treatment that Rory gets,
yes.
which is like, here's the thing you're not doing, and you need to do this better, or there's consequences for you not being a little joiner.
And this episode is called like Mother Like Daughter. So he is
Yes. So I
directly
got hit
saying
over the
that.
head with
Yeah.
that. Yes. I understood.
I love how Headmaster interrupts with polite condescension. Polite is in quotes, where he says, we're all tremendously busy.
Yes, I like
We're
that.
all
Well, my
tremendously
schedule is
busy.
we're all tremendously busy.
I hope you're not too busy to do what's best for you and Rory.
I
It's
love
so
it.
like these little threats of like, we know you want us to write a recommendation for Harvard. We know that you're interested in us when it's time to go to the university. Like,
Yes.
we're not saying anything. We're just saying.
Right. Wouldn't it be nice if someone would write you a real I know. It's like
Mhm.
on I don't know, it's like on The Sopranos when they're like not threatening you but very clearly are, but like
Mhm.
in a court of law you have
I'm
plausible
asking.
deniability, right?
This is me
This
asking.
is me asking because it would be a shame if this didn't happen like this. And like, it's such a cliche, but it's so funny because you're like, hey, because you heard it right, but the words are not
Yeah,
threatening.
but if you didn't feel threatened or somehow reprimanded, Lorelai wouldn't go, May I go?"
May I go? Yeah.
I
I like
mean,
that but she goes with homework. He gives Lorelai homework. She's holding a piece of paper as she walks
mhm.
out she slinks out of there. She walks out and he gives her paper. Oh, I felt so bad for her.
Well,
But
that's usually what a Chilton mom would be. She would be Emily.
yes.
Emily has the day to have her social functions. Her social functions are actually sitting on the board of this, that, and the next, and
Mhm.
producing shows and things like that. And it's very much a participator.
Mhm.
So,
Right. And they're not
anyway,
usually working moms because they married rich. These are rich families where the moms have plenty of time and money at the same time.
and it is
Which
their job to create a socially um adept
yes.
and a intelligent and presented to the world human being.
Right. But
So
we did
it's
this last episode when Rory had her debutante coming out ball.
mhm.
So now she's in society. Now she's officially in society. And like, now you got to start acting like it. And that means showing
That's
up to
right.
crap. Yeah.
Yeah, so Lorelai agrees to it. She's just like,
She's
okay, I
on
guess
board.
I also need to. And she so got messed up by the headmaster, she forgot to meet Rory at her Latin class. That was a
Yeah.
weird line to
Yeah.
just
Why
be
did they
throwing up.
throw that in? Because they wanted to show that Lorelai was like flummoxed.
I think
Like she was so
so.
out of sorts by this meeting that she like drove a half an hour
Yeah, and didn't realize, oh, hey, I forgot to meet. So Rory had to come home
on the
and go,
bus.
oh, you're here.
So
Because
weird.
there's no cell phones yet. So you can't even say, like, should I be waiting for you? Did you get into an accident? Did you see Headmaster? Should
Right.
I, like, did she, it was just one line, but we got all that. And
Also,
meanwhile,
Lorelai has a cell phone, we've established in
oh,
previous
so
episodes.
I think people didn't used to be as worried. Now we're just like, you didn't
No,
answer
because
my text. I
this
didn't.
was the crossover years where we didn't know that you could call everyone and also this was the crossover years where they were still charging by the minute for
Mhm.
cell phones. It was like emergency only, but it is still weird that like, I never forget that Chilton is a half an hour drive from their home. This is not walking across the street to the public school in
Right.
Stars Hollow. This isn't
Yeah.
a whole nother like so it's just funny to me that she, like, drove all the way home and, like, didn't remember. It's like
Yeah. Like you
yeah.
said, that's how flummoxed she is? Okay.